Hello my beautiful Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for February 2023. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I will also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, this is your reading for February. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. But as you may be aware, this is often considered the month of love, even though we should be leading with love every day of the year. But we do have Venus in the most romantic of signs, Pisces, okay? Now that means there is a wonderful link between Neptune and Pisces. However, this connection can influence us all as a collective into the realm of fantasy. So it is important to be honest with yourself this month. If you're interested in someone romantically who is not available or is physically or emotionally unavailable, shall we say, or you are connected to someone that perhaps you cannot completely trust, whether that's in love or in life, you may feel let down by this person or this situation this month and seek to reconcile or find a solution by cutting that situation out, okay? You may feel unfulfilled by their behavior or the situation. Now, of course, Venus in Pisces is not all about romance though. It can connect to the heart space and all of your aspirations to make your dreams become a reality. So it is important for you to make these beneficial changes for your personal development. Also, this time promotes self-love, body positive affirmations. So look in that wonderful mirror, see that unique, authentic, lovable you who is an absolute force to be reckoned with, okay? That person is staring back at you, and this is a time to be unstoppable. Now, we do have that full moon in Leo, and that is all about self-development, building confidence, and shining that inner light, okay? Also, we do have the new moon in Pisces, which is all about being connected to infinite possibilities to achieve your goals as well there. Now, for you in particular, my beautiful Aquarians, we do have the 7th and the 2nd houses influencing you. As soon as I pick up this deck, what they're showing me in the water is a bouquet of flowers, okay? Now, that normally means gift or, gifts coming on in. And of course, it is your birthday month. It has been your birthday month for the last couple of weeks. It's been your birthday sector, shall we say. So happy birthday to all of you who've already had a birthday, and of course happy birthday to all of those who have yet to come. So the bouquet tends to mean gifts coming on in or invitations, happiness. It can also mean that you're going to literally receive flowers. It can also mean that there's something that perhaps you are connected to that started to bloom but got cut short, but it will flourish again, okay? Also, they're showing me a stork in the water as well. So this can mean sudden movements or developments on something that perhaps you have been trying to accomplish. There is definitely an improvement or some sort of news or delivery after a long period of nothing happening. And we do have bees and the devil there. So this does indicate that some of you may be obsessively working away on a project. You may not even feel like you're coming up for air. That's why you've got the Judgment, the Hangman, and the Temperance card, which is all about balance this month. Now, your 7th house, of course, is all about the pursuit of pleasure. It is about partnerships. So a lot of you, if you are in a relationship, you'll be deepening your connection with your partner. If you're in a business partnership, you'll start to see that flourish. There'll be a lot more positive energy that is injected there, but you will actually look at reciprocity to make sure that your partner is pulling weight in the connection. Also, if you're not in a partnership and you're looking for love, there is a love connection opening up for you, okay? After a long period of feeling that you've been unfulfilled, you are in a very strong manifestation frequency this month, especially since that Magician card has also just popped out for you, okay? Now let's move straight on. We have your second house as well, which is influencing your sense of value. How you value yourself is the most important, of course, but it's also about where you identify in your life people who may underestimate you or undervalue you, and areas where you may ask yourself, am I giving away my power in this situation, okay? Also may influence you to look at cash, property, things like mortgages, pensions, if you're retired or if you're saving for retirement. This can all be about looking at stability and making sure that you protect all the things that you're working really hard to accomplish. So you may be looking at world events, for example. This energy is popping up for everybody at the moment. Some of you may be looking at world events economically and making sure that you are secure financially by looking at the institutions where you house your finances and making sure that they're not linked, so that you are insured should there ever be an economic fluctuation, okay? Now the first card here we have bees. So this is about reward, sweet reward for all that hard work, okay? A lot of you have a project on the go or something that you're really focused on, and you've been working diligently to make it happen. Whether you're retired and you're thinking about moving abroad or buying property abroad or even just traveling, or really looking at your schedule so that you don't waste your beautiful time, or whether you are in the career sector and you're focusing on your ambitions. This is an indication that you are leveling up to the next stage. They give me the word transcendence. So there's definitely a transitionary stage where you're elevating or going to accomplish whatever it is you set out to do. Now, if you're in the working sector, working environment, and you're looking for a job, you may have felt very frustrated that perhaps there was nothing out there. That's all about to change, okay? I feel like there is a secure position being offered to you this month that will really resonate with you and helps you explore new ways of working. It's a bold move. It may be even in a new sector, but it's really exciting and it comes on in. So I definitely feel that there's news coming on in for you. It says sweetness, cooperation, hard work, focus, dedication, sweet results, and duty. So a lot of you are going to be very organized this month, whatever it is you're focusing on, and you're just going to be in the energy of doing, but it will feel rewarding. You're getting stuff done. And it feels that life is sweet. That's the energy that I'm getting. Life is sweet. Whatever it is you're building, it's going to be very abundant. It's going to be very prosperous. And I do feel that you're opening a new chapter up for yourself this month as well. We do have the devil, so there's a little bit of obsessive energy here. This can be that you are, what I'm picking up on is there are going to be moments, because there is a fluctuation in your energy, okay? There's something here that perhaps you are waiting for, you feel has been difficult to achieve, difficult to manifest, and you may feel a little bit unfulfilled or disappointed at some moment this month because you feel it has not shown up. At the end of the month, it's showing up for you, so it's actually very exciting. But there may be a moment where you reach for comfort food or comforts, something of, it could even be intoxication, this energy of, wanting to satisfy. It's almost like a quick fix, okay? So if you're trying really hard to be good, be strict with the diet, because I definitely see you restructuring the way that you do life, body, mind, and soul. Healthier energy, I see you connecting to that. So you're looking at better eating habits, sleeping patterns, and exercise routines, as well as bringing in some meditation or your connection to source. I definitely see you finding moments where you find peace of mind, but there may be moments where you lapse on either a diet or you're tempted to do so, because the devil card is about temptation. So just watch out for that, especially if it's sugary, okay? Because it may just put you out of balance and give you mood swings. Now, I'm not here to tell you what to eat or not to eat. That's your call. But I'm just picking up on an energy that you need to focus, okay? Because I also see someone reaching for coffee. So it's like, look at the stimulants in your life. Are you running on empty? Are you taking things like sugar or caffeine, things like that that give you a false sense of energy and give you a wonderful high to get the job done, but then are you crashing really low, and then it puts you out of sync, which then makes you perhaps get into a negative cycle or pattern where you reach for the naughty stuff. You know, sometimes when we feel we need a little bit more energy and we're on the go and we're really, you know, doing a lot of multitasking, we reach for the quick one, the quick, you know, the quick sandwich or the quick, you know, fast food. So, you know, of course, it's important that you're meeting your own needs at that moment, but they're just giving me this energy of watch out for your energy levels, because there's this undercurrent of running on empty and you don't want to burn yourself out because you're close to it, okay? Now it says here, shadow self, addiction, obsession, limits, dependency, lust, excess, materialism. Now we do have, I don't see any materialism here, okay? That's what I just want you to be aware. But what I do see here is the Judgment card. So this is the potential for you to reunite with somebody or something that perhaps is not good for you. So there may be a little bit of temptation that comes this month. It could be in the form of someone who is a negative influence, but they're like a moth to a flame. So you feel that they're hard to resist, or the situation is hard to resist. The Hangman is there to represent caution or to hold back, because we got a 9 of Wands there as well. It's almost like really focus on it. Is it good for you? If it's not, you know, remain in moderation or balance. There are some wonderful new things available for you. So if you're looking for love, for example, you may be tempted by the resurgence of an ex. Okay, this month there may be someone who perhaps is, you know, tempted to reach out to you, and whilst it is interesting, you may actually find yourself, you know, pausing, not really. I just feel like you may hold yourself back or try to be strict with yourself. And with the Temperance card and the Page of Wands, you're opening yourself up to new love, a new journey. With the Fool card, it means you're going to take a leap of faith into something new and exciting, something you've not explored before. So if you're looking for new love, I would say hold off, because it's coming for you, okay? Try not to be tempted to return to anything that does not respect you in the same way that you respect yourself, okay? Now, the Judgment card is the card of second chances, but I feel this is about you connecting to things that are your true calling. Okay, so there may be something that you've left by the wayside. I mean, it could be like a hobby that you used to do that you used to really enjoy. I feel like you're rediscovering parts of yourself that you feel have been lost, okay? Because right now I see that you're not satisfied. I feel like you are frustrated, bored, and you're just wondering, is this all there is to life? So I feel like you're trying to look at bringing a little bit more spontaneity, a little bit more excitement into your world, because this boredom is making you feel low energy and reach for the quick fix. So you may feel like you're in a repetitive cycle or routine that just, it feels safe, it feels secure, but at the same time, you want to step out of a comfort zone, because safe and secure is wonderful, but sometimes it can make us feel a little bit stuck or bored. So I feel like you're getting this second wind of energy, this rebirth of energy. And I also get this sense that your true calling is actually going to bring you a lot of reward and a lot of abundance. So whatever that is for you is going to be different for everybody. I feel like you're on your soul path. You may be looking at direction this month, really concerned about which path you're headed on and whether it is right for you, whether it is rewarding. I also see an invitation here coming on in for you, one that is very exciting and will actually put you in the path of new love if you're looking for new love. If you're already in a relationship and there's been a little bit of difficulty or a little bit of you know, tense dynamics, I really feel you and your person, you know, you almost fall in love with each other again. I feel this sense of overcoming the difficulties and recognizing that you are a unit and that you can face all the difficulties together rather than apart, because I feel like you're on the same team, you want the same things, but I feel frustrations, the everyday frustrations of finances, you know, worry about journey and things like that, I feel like they got overwhelming and it's making both parties feel a little bit anxious, but I feel you both have an honest, open conversation to resolve those things. Also with the Judgment card, it says a new phase, inner calling. So some of you may start a new project or start a new job, something that's going to be very fulfilling and exciting for you. You may set up a second stream of income or be in the flow of gathering knowledge, learning how to start up something new that's going to be very rewarding for you in the future, okay? With the Four of Pentacles, you're really looking at your finances, making sure that they are secure and trying to find, you know, a solid foundation in your life. Now, this is a card of really focusing on your finances. So a lot of you may be looking or returning to your budget in order to be a little bit stricter with your savings because you're looking at world events and the way that things are going and the things that you want to purchase in the future. Now, some of you with the Judgment card, you may be trying to make a decision about a large purchase in your life and you're looking at your finances. It's important with the Devil card, do not be tempted to spend beyond your means or buy a purchase that you feel long-term would be a bit of a struggle for you because, you know, life is meant to be lived, okay? And if you're literally living beyond your means, of course you're going to feel a little bit nervous, a little bit stressed out, and it may be detrimental to your health. So it's important now, if you're about to make that purchase and you're about to make that decision, to factor in all the variables before you actually do it, okay? You can accomplish whatever you set out to do, but it's about weighing up your options and making sure that you are secure first before you do this, okay? Now, again, if you're looking for love, the Four of Pentacles indicates you're looking for long-term security, and you will find someone. There is someone new coming on in here, okay? The Fool card indicates this person may be a little bit younger than you. Doesn't have to be an age, but spiritually I feel this person is a little bit younger than you. But this person is very exciting, and they want to settle down. They are a loyal, committed person who wants to be in a stable relationship, okay? So don't let age put you off this relationship is what I've got coming through. I don't care what age you are, if you're looking for love, this month is a high vibe for love. So it is a stronger time during the year to find an attraction. Now also the Four of Cups indicates you feel really dissatisfied by something right now. And it's almost like something that you expected either has not shown up for you, or you feel really frustrated and bored and even discouraged about, you know, connecting to things that once you were really excited about, because you just feel the world is oversaturated and it just seems to be the same old thing, different day. Maybe something that you keep trying or keep working on and it just refuses to work, or it refuses to go in your favor. But all this will change. The universe indicates that they're bringing in a surprise. When you get the Four of Cups, this indicates something is being delivered to you, okay? It's at divine timing, something that will be more rewarding for you, something that will feel more fulfilling for you. So don't beat yourself up that you feel you should have been a little bit further on your path by now, you should have been more successful, you should have been in a love relationship, you should have been settled down, all the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, okay? Everything is meant to happen at divine timing, and we all have different paths. So it's important to realize that as well. If anything is hurting you in life right now, whether it's your thoughts, whether you are in a negative mindset, even, I mean, we all have moments of self-doubt. We all have moments of, you know, telling ourselves that we're not good enough, or, you know, that things should be a different way. It's important to remember thoughts become things. So if you're connecting to anything that's negative, this month you will actually release it. Because I feel like it no longer deserves a place in your life. So you're just releasing it, you're letting it go, okay? I do apologize. I've got a family member who's staying over, and they, you know, they love to bang a door. You know what I mean? We've all got one of those relatives. So I love them to death, but they love to bang a door. So I do apologize by that. Now, we do have the Hangman, of course, and the Hangman is all about pause. But there may be something here where you feel there's been a missed opportunity, that you should have done something that you didn't do, and now you feel like you lost out. Again, what is meant for you will never pass you by. So there is a better opportunity coming right back around. If some of you are trying to go into real estate because you've got the Four of Pentacles there, and perhaps you've seen a property that you love, but you felt like you didn't act quick enough, or you didn't have enough finances at the time, don't worry. There is an opportunity for something better, something more in alignment with all the things on your checklist that you want. The Hangman indicates there is purpose in pause. So when the universe says you can't have what you want right now, there is a reason. It normally means that they're trying to orchestrate something better for you, okay? Also, it says here, surrender, new perspective, enlightenment. So I feel like you're really seeing the things that perhaps you found difficult in your life at this time, or that you've struggled with, and that you've been strong enough. You've been given a very difficult path, and I feel like you're looking at all those difficulties and you're rising up, and it's informing you, it's informing your journey. So I feel the Hangman is actually giving you an opportunity to see where you're happy and where you're not happy, so that you can make those changes and readdress the balance, so that you can find the best opportunities or best circumstances in life that are meant for you, okay? Now we've also got the Nine of Wands. So deep down, I really feel either you're struggling with boredom or you're struggling with something difficult that has not been working for you. The Nine of Wands indicates that you've been basically showing up with a smile and perhaps not burdening. You may feel like you're burdening anybody else if you tell them your problems. You're not. A problem shared is a problem halved. And I know that sounds like, an old wives' tale or a cliche, but they're giving me this energy. Don't build up the pressure, okay? Because you're close to burning out, or you're close to burning point. Burnout is what I'm getting. Don't overload yourself. The Nine of Wands also indicates that there is a cautious energy. Now, when it comes to the Four of Cups and the Hangman and the Magician card, especially in the month of February, because that is the highest frequency of love, because of Valentine's Day, of course, or the perceived, human conscious, perceived energy of love, because love exists every day if we are in a vibe of it, but in terms of world collective consciousness of a day that is assigned to love, I feel the vibrations are higher. It just helps you connect quicker to love. You may have gone through a very difficult past when it comes to loving relationships, and I feel you're looking at where you overgave and where you have been cautious ever since, because there may have been something that really was quite painful experience that you've had to overcome. The Nine of Wands also indicates that you're not giving up on something that was difficult. You will return to it. So whether you took some time out to have a child and you are now re-entering the workforce, and you may find it difficult, all the dynamics and emotions that go with being on maternity or paternity leave, where you feel you still want to be with your child, but at the same time you want to get back into your working environment, or you're even, it could even be that your child is going off to nursery or school or college, whatever transition you're going through. Some of you may be actually deciding to retire, and you may have found it a difficult decision to make based on your 401ks or your pensions. You may be looking at the decisions you have to make this month, and you have to be strong enough to take that first step, okay? These two cards, the Hangman and the Nine of Wands, indicates be careful what you wish for, because we have the Magician card as well. Thoughts are becoming things. So it's important to realize what you are imagining or reimagining, shall we say, for your life, because you're attracting those things at this time. So if, for example, you're thinking, I know that person is really bad for me, but I'm desiring that person in this moment, you're going to attract that knowingness. You know that they're going to hurt you. You know that they have a pattern that perhaps they emulate in your life. And is it worth the pain? Is it, because some of you, and this is going a bit deep for February, but this is what's coming out. Some of you may find that if you've had a very traumatic past or traumatic experience in your life, whether it's you were bullied as a child or you had a difficult growing up, some of you may find that you attract situations that continue to hurt you because there is unresolved wounding going on there. This is the month to heal that, okay? With the Magician card, though, moving away from that very deep energy, this is about you visualizing all that you want and accomplishing it. The Magician card indicates that you are such a talented, gifted human being, and whatever it is that you have as an idea, those ideas are formulating into a plan, and you're being bold, and you're trusting your visions, and you're going out there and making things happen. There's a lot of abundance attached to this card. You may have felt very scattered in your energy, or you may have felt that you've had a lack of focus because you felt a little bit unfulfilled recently, but I feel this month is all about productivity. I feel like you're going to get that boost of energy again, where you're getting organized, you are seeing what you need to do, and you're making it happen. The Temperance card indicates that there is balance, something magical that you're mixing up, because I get this energy of blending going on. All the variables are slotting into place with you. I get this sense that something you've been waiting for, something that perhaps you've been very patiently and diligently working towards, starts to come to life. It says balance, moderation, and being sensible. So, with the Devil card there and all the things that we've been talking about, there's this energy of you making the right choices for you in that moment. And of course, sometimes people think that being sensible is boring, but actually it lessens the drama in life, and it allows you to be able to manifest in a much more stronger position. Peace of mind is invaluable. You can't put a price on it, okay? So it's important to really check in with the things that give you that peace of mind and the things that rob you of your power and your peace of mind as well. Whether that's a relationship, a job that's toxic, because with the Devil card there, it's about you identifying all the things that have a negative experience or negative energy around you, and you're eradicating that, okay? You're protecting your energy is what they just gave me. Now we do have that Page of Wands, which is about being bold, having extra energy, but there's some sort of news coming on in that brings reward. The Page of Wands is a card of stepping out of your comfort zone. It's a card of venturing forward and your passion leading the way. Your passion is your power this month. So you will want to focus on the things that you truly desire because you're making things happen, okay? Pages, as I said, bring news. So there's some really good news coming on in that you're going to be so excited about. Extra energy. I feel like a lot of you are connecting to better eating habits and vitamins just to make sure that you've got the energy to commit to your goals. That's why it's so important about reaching for the quick fix. It will just rob you long term of that energy. You will be running on empty. Also with this Page of Wands, this is about finding your purpose, especially when you connect it to your Judgment card. So this is about bringing a little bit more spontaneity into your world, really focusing on your path and taking the first steps that you know you need to take to get what you truly want to achieve, okay? I really feel that you have wonderful ideas and you're dreaming boldly. Don't be thinking just of the little dreams. Think of the big ones, because you've got the Magician card here, you've got the Page of Wands, which means everything you desire, even the highfalutin dreams in the sky that you feel are potentially just out of reach. You are capable of accomplishing those things, especially at this time, okay? This time is about being in the heart space, attracting yourself to the law of attraction. So really write a list, think about what it is that you want and watch it unfold for you. Now we do have that Fool card, which means you're going to take a leap of faith. A lot of you are going to do the things that you have always wanted to do, and it's time, whether that's setting up your own business, being an entrepreneur, or whether it is about just bringing a little bit more excitement into your world, because the Fool card is all about having fun. So you may have felt that you've been in an energy of focusing on your path, working really hard, being in that repetitive routine cycle where you're thinking about security, your finances, and all the things that you commit to. You're like, what about fun? What about going out? What about enjoying myself? So I really feel there's an invitation here for you that's coming on in, something you will love doing. You're going to be in the good company of awesome people, and you're just going to remember or rediscover that part of yourself that you feel that you've lost. Also, a lot of you will be looking at the inner child and healing those wounds that perhaps have influenced you in the past to be so cautious, or to have almost be forced into a little box where people wanted to keep you so that you become what they feel you should be. I feel this month you're actually coming out of that box. You're releasing the narrative that perhaps you've been given in the past. You know, when we're growing up, we absorb all the things around us. We are a sponge as children. So whether you have grown up in a difficult environment, you're soaking up another person's narrative. You're being taught things that perhaps you would not necessarily be taught if you had a different life. So if those narratives have been uncomfortable or negative or traumatic, I feel this month, even though this is a month of love, I feel this month is where you just release those things and they no longer hold power over you as well. So a very deeply reflective month, because that second house is influencing you, and that house is all about value, okay? Now the Fool card also indicates some of you may be wanting to go on an adventure. If you're retired with the Page of Wands and the Fool card, some of you may even go off and explore a country that you've never been to before, or a state that you've never been to before. So I definitely get this sense that you are traveling or thinking about booking travel. Whether you're retired or not, I definitely see you doing things that perhaps you've not done before and you've been cautious about it. It may even be a hobby or a divine timing. It's so important. Divine timing. That's why it's showing up in your reading for this month, because they're really highlighting that some things are not meant for you at that time. It doesn't mean they're never showing up. It means that there is a time and a place for everything. There is a divine plan, and you are part of that, okay? So we do have divine timing. Something is showing up for you. Pay close attention to numerical synchronicities, because I feel you're going to see lots of 333, 22, 22. things like that. So, I mean, 1111 is standard as well because it's connected to your soul path. So watch out for that as well. It says order, synchronicity, accord at the right time. So again, I do feel like you're being organized this month and getting stuff done. Sometimes there's nothing beats a feeling when you look back on the month and go, you know what? I actually did a lot this month. I did my taxes, I tidied my room, I spring cleaned my house, I went and visited family, I made sure everything was all in order, I've set myself up for next year, I've gone and done loads of other chores, I've checked on my neighbors, made sure they're okay, I've went and seen friends who are not so good. You look back and you go, I'm also doing 2 or 3 jobs. You look back and you go, wow, where am I finding the time to do all this? But you're going to look back and you're going to be feeling really proud with your efforts. You're really strong and you're going from strength to strength. Also, we got the sprout here, which indicates either a new opportunity starting to bud here. It could be a new vision that you've got or a new project that you've got on the go. I feel like you're really starting things and finishing things. I feel like you're not leaving anything undone. I feel like you're tying up loose ends and things like that. It says here, beginnings, growth, potential. So that really encompasses everything I'm feeling for your reading. New opportunities will be revealed to you. So again, you know, when the seed is in the earth, we can't see the seed. We have to trust that the seed is growing. Just like the universe, we can't see that the universe is orchestrating the good stuff, bringing it our way. So we have to trust that the universe is growing things that are best for our path and will deliver when the time is right. So it says here, sprout, okay? And it's the world card, number 21, which is all about abundance. It's about success. It's about reaching your goals and being on top of things. It's about being in the right place at the right time to receive your abundance, okay? So I feel it's a very positive month for connecting to the heart space, whether you want love or not. I mean, I will be doing a singles love reading for those that are single and want love, but it's more about reaching the vibration within yourself to match what you truly want, okay? This came up briefly in the Capricorn reading earlier. They're showing me an image of Albert Einstein, so you may actually see lots of images of Albert Einstein this month. I mean, flowers may also be relevant as well as a stork, so look out for that imagery, and an elephant as well, okay? This is a bit of a heavy lifting month for you, I gotta be honest, okay? You're doing a lot of duties and things like that. What they're showing me is that these images, they may mean nothing to you in this moment, but in the next 6 weeks or so, they're indications that good news, abundance, and things that you're trying to attract at this time are showing up for you. So look out for these things. Your last trinket, I was saying that I'm doing a singles reading for those who are looking for a singles reading. I will be doing that in the next couple of days, of course. So this is just an overview of what's going to be occurring for your month. They're giving me an energy before I move on, which is there may be something that's very time sensitive that comes into your world. It makes you feel that you have to reshuffle things around, and you may even think about not doing it, okay? So, of course, look at your schedule and fit in what you feel you can fit in. Don't overextend yourself if you're feeling that you've got so much on your plate that you're close to burnout. So just watch out for that. But I feel like you're in the flow of doing, so it may be something that you can do and it's no problem. We've got the elephant there. So this is about, you know, removing any obstacles and moving forward towards your goals and your dreams. Elephants, they are so strong, and they're also leading with grace. If you've ever heard an elephant walk, they're really heavy, but they're silent. You know, it's about weight distribution, about balance, about knowing one's strength. So I feel this is about you this month as well. You're diligently working towards something. Also, elephants have incredible empathy. So they normally move as a unit. So I feel a lot of you, because of your 7th house, will be thinking about the partnerships, how you influence each other, who's got your back, who supports your dreams and who does not. And really leaving anything that really is not meant for you behind, because you're in a state of value. That 2nd house is really kicking in, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Aquarians. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians. Love and light.